everyone. In today's video, we are going to combine finance with coding. We will explain how to use the dividend discount model or the DDM to calculate the value of a stock and implement it using a Python code. And guess what? The code was generated using ChatGPT. Let's dive in. Before we jump into the code, let's quickly go over what the dividend discount model is. The DDM or the dividend discount model helps us to estimate the value of a stock by calculating the present value of all its future dividends. The basic idea is that the value of a stock is the sum of all the dividends it will ever pay. Those dividends are discounted back to today.
So now we are going to use ChatGPT to generate a Python code to automate our DDM model. So let's directly go to the ChatGPT, log in into your ChatGPT. If you want a precise, structured, and high quality response from ChatGPT, the way you craft your prompt is crucial. A poorly structured prompt can lead to a vague or incomplete output, while a well structured prompt ensures clarity and accuracy. So, we are going to use role, action, context, and style type of prompting method. The RACS method is a structured way of interacting with ChatGPT to maximize the quality of responses. Let's break it down in detail. The role tells ChatGPT what kind of expert it should act as. This helps in adopting the right knowledge base, tone, and expertise for the task. So, the prompt that we are going to use will be the role that we have assigned ChatGPT is of a financial analyst, which is operating in NSE. The second part is action. The action part tells ChatGPT exactly what task the ChatGPT needs to perform. So the action part will include the task that ChatGPT needed to perform and it will give it an idea how to get it done. The highlighted part resembles the action in our prompting. The third is context. The context gives additional detail that ChatGPT needs to customize the response correctly. Since we are analyzing the stocks, so we need to give the additional details also. This part includes the context for our prompt. Let's enter the prompt. So ChatGPT is applying a multi-stage dividend discount model to analyze the top 10 companies listed in the NSE. It will be using different Python libraries like yfinance, numpy, and pandas. yfinance is used to import the live information, live data from the internet. So the ChatGPT has created us a Python code which is going to help us evaluate the top 10 companies, the overvaluation or undervaluation of the stocks, and make better investment decisions. So, without any prior knowledge of Python, only by using ChatGPT, we have obtained a code. Let's try and see if it works properly or not. Just copy the code from here, open a new window, go to Google Colab, create a new notebook, and simply paste the code here. run the code from this side. So the code has been executed. Let's look at the results. Yeah, so we are getting the beta for each and every company, the top 10 companies of the NSE. The code has generated the beta, the cost of equity, the intrinsic value per share, and the current stock price. So, by comparing the intrinsic value and current stock price, it is giving us if the stock is overvalued or undervalued. As we can see, the stock of TCS is currently overvalued and we should sell the share. The calculation of beta and cost of equity is also automated by the code. It has used the regression model for calculating the beta. So let's go to ChatGPT again and try to visualize the scenario. I want to visualize the scenario using a bar graph. Please modify the existing code to generate the visualizations. Let's see what happens. So now it is using the matplotlib library for the visualization and generating us another code. Actually, it's modifying the same existing code that it has already generated. Let's copy this code and try pasting it in Google Colab again. So after pasting the code in Google Colab and running it, a bar graph is obtained. Let's have a look at it. So this is the bar graph. It contains 10 bars. Each represents different companies in the NSE. So the dark shaded graphs like this represent the companies which are having undervalued stocks, which means the intrinsic value of stock is greater than the current stock price. On the contrary, the light shaded graphs represents the overvalued stocks of the NSE. That means the intrinsic value is lesser than the current stock price. So we should sell the companies represented by lighter shaded bars and buy the stock of companies that are represented by the dark shade bars. So in this way, you can see it is very easy to automate the DDM model using ChatGPT even without knowing advanced Python. So if you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe for more AI powered tutorials. Try this prompting method and let me know your results in comment. See you in the next video.